Hello, welcome back to War and Lease 2. I'm Sean Lambert, and last time we left the, looks like encirclement of Pascal, but not completely finishing it off. I'm going to be perfectly honest, it's been a couple of weeks since I played, so I got to refamiliarize myself with what the hell I was doing here. Looks like I should be pretty much at the end of this turn. I don't think there's much else I could do, right? Because these guys, I don't know. Does this have attacks already on it? It must, because we have no movement points left, and nobody is combat prep. So I think this is as far as I could have gotten. And this pocket looks like it's already been condensed a little bit. I'm a little worried about that tank division there, although we'll deal with him later. Eventually, I'm probably going to need to push up towards the double rail line here. The question is, do I want to just keep going all the way to Andreapol, or I think that might be worth it after I clean up this pocket, since I'm over here already, and then I could start sending the infantry. The majority of the infantry anyways. Maybe I'll send 2 or 3 divisions over to secure Andreapol, and then the rest can go up the road to Denault. The important thing is I got a bridgehead here, so that lets me go straight up the road next turn, hopefully, assuming that they leave any of this ungarrisoned. If this hex here is ungarrisoned, then I can get to there, or even to next to Denault. That would be great, because I don't want to try to cross that river coming from the west. Coming from the south is definitely the way to go around here. And then once you're there, it's very easy to just go up through this clear terrain and get all the way to Staraya Rusa. And once you are at this hex, if you can then get a bridgehead here, you're only a couple of turns from Novgorod, which is really good. The push on the left side, you need your tanks to get through this. There's no way to do it without tanks. And probably one of these infantry divisions from the left-hand side. Maybe this SS infantry division here. That would be helpful. There are some infantry divisions further back that haven't been moved up all the way. Although at this point, I think 18th Army is probably ready to move up towards Riga next turn, maybe. And certainly this guy needs to move up. Maybe all the way up to Valmira. Maybe even further, maybe all the way up here. Problem is the rail isn't quite connected yet. Although it might be pretty soon. That would be nice. So yeah, I can go up to Riga, but Riga's already somewhat occupied. What I could do is I could keep this 58th Infantry Division in a reserve role and kind of stick them off to the right-hand side here. And then I can move that corps up here, at least. Doesn't really help things because he's still too far away. I really got to repair this rail here. Do I have any rail repair units? No. I think they're all coming out down there. Oh, and I have 2 infantry divisions down here. Well, let's see. Can I ship them? Do I have enough shipping to do that? Oh, they need to be on a port first. That would be objective 1. So if I went to here, could I ship this guy out? Looks like I could. So I could ship him here. Is this damaged though? It is. How damaged is this? Oh, this is almost done. Okay, so I could drive. I could drive him up to the coast at least. That could be very interesting. And then next turn I could chip the next one. I could do an amphibious attack. I don't think I can actually. Insufficient port capacity to load the unit. What's the difference between amphibious mode and naval transport mode, I wonder? So like in amphibious mode, could I just land on a beach? Is that how it works? I'm kind of interested in that. Because if I could just land on that beach, that'd be kind of cool. Let's see. Oh, it's not letting me. Damn. All right. So I need to find somewhere where it has port capacity to do it. How do I find that out? Oh, wait. I have amphibious invasions banned. That's why I can't move him. But does that mean I also can't do this? So let's see. This thing should have... Well, hold on. Let's go to somewhere where we know there's a big port. Danzig has a huge port. So let's rail him over to Danzig next turn and see if he can go on a boat. This is for science only. I mean, I need these divisions up, but at the same time, I'm not going to be horrified if they don't get up there quickly. The other guy will walk. And he'll just have to deal with that. Okay. This guy only has these 2 units assigned right now. I think it would be a good idea to get him at least up to... Well, here's what I think I should do. I think I should move him all the way up forward. Because that's where his units are. And then I think I should move this guy all the way up forward as well. And then when we do get Pskov cleared out, that stuff will be ready to go. Who actually... And then I can move 18th Army up to Riga. Because it will now have all of its stuff ready to go. And hopefully that will mean that my construction battalions will go out of there. So that's all connected up. Double rail all the way up there now. I kind of want to just return this to HQ. Because I could move the Army Group North up to here now. The problem is there's no rail connection between Army Group. If I went up all the way up there, there would be no rail connection up to the Pskov line. And that would be a problem. So I kind of got to keep them where they are. Or maybe move them up to Vilnius. Is Vilnius fully repaired? No. So I can't quite move them up to Vilnius yet. This is almost fully repaired. Well, we'll just leave them where they are for now. Oh, shit. I never even lowered the supply on these. Let's lower that supply. I haven't done a lot supply-wise so far in this game. Because it just hasn't made sense to. So far. Now that this is connected, though, this does become important. And it's not really worth it here either to to do anything for supply. What maybe could be worth it is connecting the two lines here so I could move Riga up, but alternatively I could just use this guy to repair rail going north. It's kind of a tricky decision there. We've got a lot to repair on the left side of the map, but at the same time we need to go north. Well, I think it makes more sense to keep going north and to let the smaller units repair the rest of the rail on the left side of the map. It's just infantry anyway, they don't need supply. Okay, so he got all the way up there. Let's see, what else can we do? I think that's it. There's no point in doing anything else. That's just going to mess us up. I mean, maybe this corps could move up a little bit further. I kind of got to pick a side for them. I guess I'll move them over to here. There's no point in keeping them where they are. Oh, still not in range. Amazing. Alright, well, we can go up there. This corps, I guess he can go here. So at least in range of one guy. Again, these are not critical moves. You wouldn't. It doesn't kill you not to make these moves. Tenth Corps, you could move up here and still be fine. You don't really need the extra stuff anyway. I think that should work. And then Ostrov. Yeah, we already have priority repair on here. It already has an air base, so that's about as good as it can do. We could priority repair this port, although I'd rather just, maybe I'd just leave it. I'd rather just wait to get Talon. Because I think Talon is our road to Narva. Alright, I'm going to end the turn. Oh wait, hold on. What about the Finns? Excuse me. Oh yeah, the Finns can move. Okay. The great thing about the Finns is they have these cavalry brigades that are really fast. There's some bad guys. Probably shouldn't be splitting him up too much. Whatever. Okay, that's interesting. He could get all the way to here. Kind of cut the line off. He could get here. Yeah, that's actually really cool. Looks like I moved most of this stuff already. So maybe I was intentionally holding those units back, and I've now screwed myself, but that happens. Sometimes you have a plan and you just don't follow it. I mean, overall, I think things are going pretty well. As long as I can close this pocket, which I don't see why I can't. All right, let's pull the trigger on the turn. We don't need depot management, I don't think, because our depots are in pretty good shape. The only one I would consider building is maybe here. But the problem is this rail yard is already damaged. It's just going to reset it to 99. I'd rather just let it get fixed up as is and then take Pskov as the depot and wait for that to repair. I don't think it does us any good to be, because this is already full rail yard here, so that's great. And actually I could return this unit now. Where else could I use a CB? Maybe here. Maybe I'll take one of 18th armies. I always say that that doesn't do that much. But for me, the psychological advantage of putting down the CB does a lot. And that sometimes if you can keep yourself sane in a match, that's more important than does it actually do anything. It really does not do that much. All right. The scary thing is, will they try to break something out here? Will they try to circle me? A lot can happen this turn. A lot can go wrong on turn 5. How are those not getting shot down by my flak? They're flying right over my flak. They should be getting shot down. That's like one. They had 3 losses so far. You know, when I play Soviets, if I fly a mission like that, 10 out of 10 of them get shot down. It's ridiculous. I do need to get this airfield working though, because I need my planes. All right, new events. Soviet partisans in Belarusia. Okay. That's not good. All right. Let's start the turn by trying to figure out if we can move air up. Because this place should be good to go. Right? This should be good. So we can move air up here now. Which would be a lot better distance-wise. The next few turns I should be able to make a big difference. It's nice that we have Lucky Lukey. Looks like they did not swarm our flank, which is good. This unit is getting pretty weak. And this is saying it's putting up a 16. Not sure if I believe that. But regardless, we've got a ton of force we can throw at it. We'll just use a big attack on it. This is kind of the end of the campaign for some of these units because one of these corps is going to disappear on me. And then on the right flank, it looks like they didn't try really all that much. They didn't attack me here, so I'm okay. And I'll just close this pocket up this turn, if I can. So I think for the air, it's going to be more of a reorganization turn, even though the weather's good, which is a damn shame. That's a really annoying. So especially the BF-109s. We want to get them much further up if we can. Well, let's get them up here. Because then they can fly missions at least in the next few turns in a useful area. Now the longer range planes, like this conf group, and these are actually all beat up. I kind of need to reserve this at this point. They have no planes left. So let's reserve them. The rest of the conf group, and they're pretty tired, so I don't know. I guess I'll move them up to Riga. Okay, I'm looking for my recon planes. Are these recon? Ju-88Ds. Yeah, these are recon, TAC recon. Okay. So that's Koflut 18. I want the recon planes to be somewhere useful, but not too far forward. Maybe I send them all the way up here as well. Airbase is getting pretty full, though. That thing's not connected, right? Yeah, it's not connected. So I guess they can only go here. So we'll move them up to Vilnius. Once I get that cleared up, then we can move them all the way up Pskov and get some real recon done and real air missions. So really it's about securing that area. Okay. Anyone else I want to move north? This is more recon planes. We'll move them to Riga, maybe. So Koflut 16 will be the left, and Koflut 18 will be the right. Kampfgruppen 1, Ju-88s, they also have a messed up one. Getting low on Ju-88s here. That really is the problem here early on for the Germans. It's like you don't have enough bombers to go around. It's not really a good place to move them yet. Is this thing here still damaged? I mean, I could move them up to Memel, I guess. Gets them a little closer to the front. More recon planes. Got a lot of recon planes in this order of battle. Yeah, we just don't have any forward air bases yet. That's the biggest problem we have. I guess this is a forward air base technically. Just not a very good one. I guess we can move Conf Group in 76 up there though. And then what are these? Strategic recon levels. Okay, so these are the long range recon planes. So they can start from further back, like Kovunis, these airfields here. Why is Villainous not a depot? Let's get that full of supplies. Let's get these guys some supplies. Get all that supply out of there. Don't need any of these supplies in the back anymore. Memo definitely doesn't need supplies. Oh wait, Memo does need supplies. Sorry, I just assigned a plane to him. Doesn't need a lot of supplies though. Let's build a depot here. Get this up to very high. Once it connects, it'll start getting supply in, which will be badly needed at that point. This should actually probably be priority repair. I kind of screwed that up last time. Let's just priority repair everything there. I should have just done that last turn. I was stupid. Alright, now for actual missions, I don't think we want to fly anything because we just used a ton of air miles just moving everyone around. So let's pause everything this turn. They somehow managed to lose 41 to air combat. That doesn't make sense. Just to my patrols. It's crazy. Alright. Okay. Now we're finally on turn 6. And we're just going to be working on crushing this pocket. So first things first are getting the easy ones out of the way. Stuff like that. Surrendered. And we probably want to do units that need morale boosts. So units like this. How did that not get shattered? Wow, they held? Are you kidding me? There we go. Just need to hit them twice. And we're just trying to do this in an organized way, where we're making sure the whole pocket gets cleared up. Okay, if I make it to here, I can clear both of those. Just have them go here. We'll hit this. It should give us the 3-to-1, yeah. Which lets us slide that guy in there. And then this guy could get here. Hit that. I don't care too much about leaving that in our rear. Although I guess we could hit it with a... If we had a fresh unit, I would hit it with a fresh unit. It's interesting to see how much of a difference these retreat modifiers make. The less bad retreats. Okay, those guys held. Because these pockets become very difficult when the retreat modifiers are lower. Finally got them. So some really hard fighting through the woods here. Might as well get the bridgehead there. And he ain't going nowhere. Alright, so next I want to try to get to Irdesta here. Should be able to pop these guys out of the way. Get them all stacked up. Okay, now we want to hit this tank division here. Surrenders. You guys should surrender as well. Yeah, they lose so much less now on the retreat modifiers. And they got rid of them. Can I take this? Let's see. Yeah, thought I would. That's already been attacked twice, so don't really want to keep hitting it if you don't have to. I'm going to let my panzers just rest for a turn, I think. But that went a long way to clearing up that pocket. I mean, we got it down to the last little remnants here already. And the infantry divisions should make pretty short work of it. The only one I'm concerned with is this. Kind of want to cross that river there if I can. But at the same time, I don't want to attack across the river. Should be 5-1, but with the terrain modifier, that's not 5-1. So you don't really want to mess with that. Now, I could have the 8th Panzer Division clear this up. Maybe I should. Just to get it out of here. Just for the easy ones, you know? Not for these tough guys. I don't want to mess with those, but for the easy divisions, I'll take care of them like that. Because I really want to start moving on to Torapets. All right, let's continue marching up here. Okay, 190th motorized. We need them to, well, let's see, 30th ID. Can you clear that out? No. Can you clear this out? Maybe with 2 regiments you could. 2-1. No. It's okay, they don't need to. Alright. Problem is everything is so disorganized here that's Maybe I should just let the SS do it. I could just use overwhelming odds. Just throw everyone in. That did it. Oh, there's only 7,000 guys in there. I way overcommitted. Oops. Oh well. What can you do? Let's hit this. Again, probably overcommitted there, but I wanted those units very much dead. Alright, this should be a 4-1. Alright, that was enough. Okay. Holy crap, he's way back here. Oh, he goes back to the 16th Army. Wow. Okay, let's see. Where's his buddy? Where's the last piece of him? Oh, he's over here. Oh well. They will meet again someday. I would have liked to get them back together, but that's okay. Okay, next I want to poke my head up here, see if I can just grab this air base, because that air base makes things nice and easy if you can get it. Although we do have a lot of air bases already, maybe I don't need it. Maybe I'll just let the security guys clear that up. What I'm looking for is where their men went. Are they right across here? No. So I got a bridgehead. That wasn't too hard. Then let's just protect our right flank, I guess. I don't know. Seems like their left, the whole Estonia flank kind of collapsed here. Doesn't seem like a lot of presence. Alright, next, I really do need to start spreading out here. I want to get to that river line if I can. If I can do that, then... Okay, that's kind of what I was expecting to see there. I just didn't expect him to be quite that close. Okay, so those are big boys. What I could do is move him over here. That should... Yeah. Need a panzer division. Beautiful. That's what I was hoping for. Now, the beauty of that is it lets us start shifting to more of an attack. Oh my god, could I do this? I mean, I could. Just need a little bit more strength. SS? Could you do something here? Maybe? Well, either way, this does kind of cut the lines. Right? So that's the only issue there. They've now got a big blob right here that I'm trying to keep from getting back. So what I want to do is get a unit here. But then see, I can't get anything back into there unless I move another unit. So then this line is getting pretty thin at that point. They might be able to link back up. I don't have anyone else in range though. Him, 1st Panzer. I wanted to rest them, but let's try not resting them. See what happens. I mean, at least that clears out some of it. I mean, I think that's a valid strat. And now Pskov, we definitely need you priority repaired. Wait, is this not a depot? Yeah, we need depot. We need airbase to be fixed. Yeah, we need a lot of work done here. Okay. See, like my idea here is to kind of create a nice little encirclement. Now that I can rail things up, though, it matters less. Oh, shit. There's no rail connection on this side, though. Because I could send them a fresh 58. I could send this 58th Infantry Division all the way up to Pskov next turn. That'll give them a lot of punch without really changing anything. And then I know I have 93rd Infantry Division right here. That can go up next turn. So it's not like I'm going to be lacking. Insufficient port capacity to load the unit. Okay, so there's my answer. I just cannot move this guy. It doesn't matter what I do. All right, so I guess I might as well rail him up all the way up here. In that case. And then we got to sort out our supply situation. After we get this pocket done and we have this air base, we're going to be very much at the end of our supply chain. So it's probably going to take a couple of turns to get things sorted. But if I can get this cheeky little pocket in, I don't know if I can. That's the only problem. That's why I'm across the river. Like I could build up here for a couple of turns with 6 Panzer. You know, like I could have this guy sit on the front line, this guy sit on the front line, and then 6 Panzer could sit in the town. I do really want to have, I want to get rid of this gap here because it's heavy forest. Like I want to get up to here so at least it's not heavy woods. But these guys are pretty screwed for supplies. They're going to have to do something. They can't just sit there. So I don't think they're going to be a problem. All right. How about our push to Tallinn? Which way is easiest to go? Kind of want to go the long way. Let's see. Do I have... do. I'm just going to send one regiment over there and see if there's anything left. One regiment should be able to at least hold their own. And then over here, we'll start expanding up. Okay, it looks like there's at least a couple of divisions up here. Problem is there's a lot of swamp off to the left. So the terrain is most favorable to go straight up the rail line. So it's better to just push through. But now that I know which of the weaker unit is... okay, he doesn't have that kind of punch. It's just a rifle division. I was going to say, now that I know which is the weaker unit of the two, I can just kind of scout them out like this. Okay, see, again, I found the weaker unit. I can come up here, kill the weaker unit. Obviously, I got to clear these rail lines as I go, just in case I ever do get rail units up here. And then this guy, the logistics will wear him down a little bit. I don't have to worry about him as much. And meanwhile, I can rest up one of these units here. I might even send this guy back. I don't think I need this division for this flank. I'm going to send him back to Riga to be shipped out next turn. So I'm going to have 3 fresh infantry divisions for my push on Leningrad from the south. That will go a long way to replacing the motorized troops I'm going to lose. Because then it does become a bit of a grind in this area. Alright, so then the only question is, do I want to try to push any of these things back here? I think I might as well leave them as is. It's not like hitting them gets me that much, and it just saps my power a little bit. I mean, I could swap this guy out with 8th Panzer. I think I'm going to leave him as is, though, for now. Alright, so 10th Corps, I think I am now going to move him up to Pskov. And I also am going to assign him to 10th Corps. The motorized corps, where are you? Back here. I would like to get them up closer to Pskov if possible. But it looks like it's not possible. Shoot. Just running a little low on fuel on some of these guys. Not critically low except for this guy. But we can refresh his fuel at the next depot. So not too worried about that. I would like to... I think I'll leave that as is. I think we're pretty much done. There's nothing else I would really love to do. If I had a motorized unit over here, I would totally do stuff with that. But I think I might even walk these guys over instead of wasting rail points. I don't know. Because I want them on the right flank, but I don't necessarily need them right away. So I could just walk them. Try to minimize their fatigue build up a little bit. But it's not necessary. This will max out their range. As for this guy, he's still pretty good where he is. Alright, so the FBD is going to be blocking up space here. Oh, that's interesting. That will connect. Oh, okay, he's out of rail movement. I was going to say, that's going to connect quite a bit once I do that. Except, no, it's not, because these are also damaged. Still, logistics are actually looking pretty good. Where are my regular logistics guys? All right, 16th Army, I think it's time for you guys to come up here at some point. Who's closer? Maybe I'll send Manstein up there. And then 16th Army can move up to here. Perfect. Alright, is this thing done fixing? It is. Alright, I think we're actually in really good shape. Ports and rail yards are fixed here. Can unassign him. I don't really need that urgently, so I can just leave that as is. Rest of these guys are good. I don't have any units sitting around in the back, so I'm not care. Yeah, I mean, overall, things are looking okay. I mean, would it be better if I could have some more cores up here? I guess might as well move him up here, right? Just for his command range. Same with this guy. I mean, I know that's not repaired, but yeah, let's just leave him there. Next turn we can move them closer. All right, I think this is good. Clear that out, and then it's turn to turn. Yes, we're going to save points. Shit, I forgot about Finland. Oh well, the Finns will cook. Anyway, next time we will rectify our mistake for Finland, and let's see how this goes here. This will go a long way to deciding what we're going to do. Looks like it is a rainy turn, so that's going to hamper our efforts to... Okay, they are bailing out of that pocket. Lots of freight movement, which I think is good for us because they're just losing freight planes without really hurting us. Looks like that pocket's still shrinking, which is good. Still nervous about how thin it is, but otherwise, till next time. See ya.